from Days of Glory Shopworks here, and on this episode we are going to shorten a frame. So you remember that little red S10 or GMC Sonoma we hauled in a few weeks back? Well, this is it. We stripped the cabin box and front clip off of it yesterday, took the engine, transmission, and the rear the gas tank out of it. Basically left it as a rolling chassis, and we're going to shorten the frame 5 inches for, it's a horse trade essentially. The deal was I didn't have to pay any money for the Imperial and the 440 I got and all the drivetrain and all that jazz that I've been using. But the trade-off is he's been looking for a frame. He wants a red cab long box frame, but I can't find one. But I did find a club cab short box frame, which is 5 inches longer, just like 4.5 inches longer. But going by some specs that he wants, we're going to shorten it 5 inches and clean it up a little bit. We'll give it a little bit of paint on it, and after we clean some of the rust off. And yeah, we're gonna give it back to Jerry, and hopefully that makes his day. He's been looking for one for quite a little while, and I figured it'd be a nice little trade. I can do the work here in my garage that he can't, and it was worth every penny for me to get that 440. So follow along. I'll set you up on the camera stand, and we'll see if we can't shorten this thing in short order. Alright, so what we're looking to do is, here is the front boxing of the frame. 2 sections boxed together. Here it's swedged down, and it comes in about 1/2 inch into the C-channel of the rear frame. So my estimation is that I should be able to clean everything up around here, cut the welds, separate both halves of the frame forwards and away, and then simply measure back 5 inches, make a nice clean cut, clean up the edges of everything that's exposed then, and I should be able to just slide it together, double check that it's square, and weld her back up again. It'll go back the exact way it was factory, so all the strength will be there, and we shouldn't have to add any crazy gusset plates or anything out of the ordinary, and we're gonna try and make that happen. So here goes. First step, clean her up. welded up to the factory locations, and everything went really good. Driver's side, I cut a little bit too much metal out of the driver's side, so I ended up, I plated it on the inside and plated it on the outside as well. Probably a little overkill for this frame, but I don't want any issues. It's going to a good guy. And I guess next time you'll see Nat and I doing a wire wheeling of the frame. Totally boring, but it's got to be done. And we're going to give it a splash of black paint. I've got a really nice rust paint, something like POR 15. And yeah, this thing will look pretty decent. And Jerry's going to love it. And then your battery goes dead. So anyway, long story short, please like and subscribe. Hope you're enjoying it. This is something that anybody can do. Basic tools, welder. I used a frame square and X'd out my measurements with a tape just to make sure I had everything squared up before I did it. And boy, she was pretty easy. That frame is made for shortening, boys.